Hello, first graders. It's Miss Jen, and I am back with a new reading story that we are going to be reading today. And how are you all doing this morning? Doing great? All right. And so today's reading is actually a type of folk tale. Everyone, let's say that together. Folk tale. Okay. So folk here means person, people. And tale means story. Yeah. So folk tale is a story that has been passed down from person to person. So for example, your grandparents could have told a story to your parents, and your parents can tell you that story, and you can tell the story to your child when you have a child, when you're older. So it's just a story that has been passed down from person to person. And you probably have heard of a story called Jack and the Beanstalk, or the Little Red Riding Hood, or the Three Little Pigs. These are all types of folk tales. Yeah. And in a folk tale, we have to have a setting, characters. Yeah. And so setting is the place where a folk tale takes place, where it happened. So for instance, in the story of the Three Little Pigs, where would be the setting? Yeah, these different houses that they're building, right? So that's the setting. A place where the story is happening. Setting. Yeah, everyone say setting. All right. And characters. So the characters of folktale could be people or animal. So here, Jack and the Beanstalk obviously is Jack. And the Beanstalk, I guess we could say Beanstalk is a character too. And in the Little Red Riding Hood, the Little Red Riding Hood, the girl is the character, right? It's person. But in the Three Little Pigs, they are animals, right? The characters are animals. So the characters can be people or animal, right? And folk tales, they always teach a lesson. Folktale teaches a lesson, something that we can learn from. Yeah. So for example, in the Three Little Pigs, we learn that if you work really hard, then your hard work will pay off. If you work hard, you will get what you want. But if you don't work hard, you may not get what you want. Yeah. Just like you work really hard to please your parents or to get a sticker, or to get a prize. I mean, you work hard, first graders, just because you want to, but also you can get the other things that you want, right? So that is a lesson that we learn from the Three Little Pigs. And like Miss Jen just said, folk tales or folk tale, they always teach a lesson, teaches a lesson. So I wonder what the story that we are about to read today will teach us a lesson. And then we'll go over 5 vocabulary words that we'll be talking about in the story. Everyone say steak. Steak. It's not the steak that you eat. It's spelled differently. So it looks like a large nail. Yeah, large nail with pointed end. And it is pounded into the ground to hold things in place. Yeah, so for example, this right here, this stick over here, it's a stake. Yeah, it looks like a big nail, right? And it is put into the ground. Yeah, this part right here will be under the ground, into the ground to hold this sign. Yeah, if you want to make a sign of your house or something, then you would put wood panel on the stake so that the stake can hold the sign. Yeah, so that's stake. It looks something like this. And an axe. So you can use an axe to maybe chop wood, chop logs. Then what is log? Ta-da! These are logs. So you use axe to chop logs. Everyone say logs. Great. And next we have harness. Everyone say harness. Harness. So do you see these parts, the straps over here that goes around the horse's neck and the body part? This strap is called harness. Yeah, so you will need harness when riding a horse. Everyone say harness. And a rocker. Everyone say rocker. I am not sure if any of the first graders have seen a chair that looks like this. So rock means to move gently. So if you sit on this chair, also called a rocking chair, you can move back and forth. Miss Jin personally loves to be sitting on a rocking chair because it makes me feel really relaxed. So a rocker. One more time, rocker. Alrighty, then now let's get started with the story. Okay, what is the title? What is the story title, you guys? Right, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. And the folktale is adapted by Jen Joss. Right, so we can't really say this is an author of the story because like Miss Jen just told you, it's a story that has been passed down from person to person. So we don't really know who wrote the story. Yeah, so we can just say it was adapted by Jen Joss. And the picture, the illustrator is Tim Davis. Okay, what is the chapter title? Right here. Busy, busy, busy. Okay, someone must be very busy working on something. Okay, so let's go ahead and read together. Here you go. Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who thought she had more to do than she had time for. She kept the fire hot and baked the cakes. She cleaned the windows and made the cheese. She did many things at once. Oh, wow. Okay, so here is the little old lady. Yeah. Looks like she's cleaning and doing a lot of things, like she says. Yeah. Okay, so what does the little old lady have to do? Who can answer my question? What does she have to do? Right. Keep the fire hot. Bake the cakes. What else? Clean the window. And make the cheese. And she has to do all of these at once. Oh my, my. But first graders, let's take a look at the picture here. How does the little old lady do her work? Right, she does it at once. And do you think she's enjoying the job that she's doing? No, not so much because she doesn't look very happy, right? She looks tired and sad. Okay, let's see what happens next. Moving on. All right. So when the little old man came home, he sat in his rocker by the fire. I had a nice day, he said. rocker. Remember the chair that moves back and forth? The little old lady said, "My day was not nice. I was busy, busy, busy. I did not have time to sit and rock." The little old man thought and thought. At last he said, "I will do your job. You can do my job." The next day, the little old lady left the cabin to do the little old man's job. Oh, so they switched their job. Interesting. So she began by hunting for the goat. She fixed the rope for the goat's neck. She placed the rope on a stake next to the garden. Then the little old lady put a harness on the mule. When they got to the field, the mule just sat. Mule, baby donkey. It would not work. "I will wait to finish this job," said the little old lady. The little old lady went to the forest to chop logs. She chopped and chopped. The axe got stuck in the tree. "I will wait to finish this job," she said. Okay. So, what kind of day has the little old man had? Oh, let's go up. What kind of a day the little old man had? Yeah, a nice day. He said, "I had a nice day." Right? But then the little old lady, because she didn't have a nice day, she had such a busy day, she's kind of upset, right? And she tells the little old man, "I did not have time to sit and rock," right? And what does the little old man tell the little old lady or suggest to do? Right. He suggests to change the job, right? And why do you think he suggests that? Why do you think he tells the little old lady to switch the jobs? What do you think? Yeah, I hear some answers. Maybe because he wants the little old lady to know how hard his job is? Yeah? Okay. And so, what job does the little old lady start with? Right, she hunts for the goat and she ties the goat up next to the garden, right? On a stake, remember? It looks like a big nail, and you put it in the ground to hold something. Okay, so that's what she starts with. And what does the little old lady do next? She put a harness, remember a harness, on the mule, right? The straps on the baby donkey. But it doesn't work, right? Why do you think the mule won't work? Yeah. Because, horses, mules, they are known for being very stubborn. Stubborn meaning not listening to others. Yeah, does not want to listen to others. So they're really famous for being stubborn. So that's probably why it doesn't work for the little old lady. Yeah. And then she goes to the forest to what? To chop and chop the logs, right? Okay. And she says, "I will wait to finish this job." I wonder what will happen next. We'll come back with the second half of the story tomorrow.